Hello my wonderful friends, how are we doing today? This is Kingdom Rush Origins, a new update, which is free by the way, you don't have to pay anything for it. Let's go over what we're going to do. There's 3 new levels, this is Galadrian's Wall, the first level, and you actually cannot play on normal mode your first playthrough, you actually have to play on casual mode, because these levels are really, really difficult. So what I did was I actually played through all 3 of them to make sure that I know what I'm doing on casual mode, and then I'm going to come back here and play them on normal for you again. Also, a few other things really quick. There's 2 new heroes. One of them is free. This is Raz and Rags. He's fairly good. He's not amazing, but he's pretty good, you know, especially for a free guy. Kind of fun. I'm going to use him today for today's video alone. I will probably end up using Katha in my next 2 videos because I just am a huge fan of her. I love her. Also, the other new hero, just to show him really quick, is Durax. He's $5, and I'll go over him in a future video to make sure you guys know if you should get him or if you shouldn't. Also, as always, upgrades, got them all, so let's get started here. Again, this is on normal mode. The first playthrough you have to do on casual, and now we're going to play on normal. So blah blah blah, I don't care about this crap. Most of the guys are actually kind of the same. You got the Null Reavers and the Burners, and then you know, Hyenas and stuff like that. Those guys are all the starter guys. But eventually you're going to start getting some Blood Gnolls and Blood Trolls and like Blood Magi Trolls, and they really suck. they really suck, so they're really hard to kill. But I'll show you guys how to do it the best way. First off, what you're going to do is get a barracks. We're going to get the game set up really quick. This is like, we're going to get a barracks and an archer, 2 mage towers really quick, and then some archer towers. We're going to get an archer tower there, and eventually an archer tower there as well. So, actually, it would have been better if the bunnies went the other way. It's okay, it's not the end of the world or anything. But it would have been a little bit better if the bunnies went towards the hyenas, because the hyenas are just big. They're always terrible. I hate dealing with hyenas. I think everybody hates dealing with hyenas. It's just a known fact that hyenas are straight up evil. So let's get our other archer tower going down here. And, you know, just a little freaking ragdoll some of these guys. So this is the ragdoll upgrade. I don't know if you guys noticed what I did, but that's his special ability, is he changes guys on the other team onto guys on your team with his ragdoll ability. The only issue is that they turn back into the regular guys a few seconds later, so that's kind of lame, right? Is it even worth it? In my opinion, I think if they died, it would be perfect. Awesome. Awesome. But that's not what happens. So anyways, if you haven't noticed this guy right here, this is your blade killer machine gun looking thing, and it's kind of weird and very, very helpful in the early levels, but not so helpful in the later levels. You're going to realize that those really aren't that great. So what we need to do is we need to use our lightnings really effectively. Obviously, use the lightnings fairly effectively in these early levels so we can send out the waves really quickly. Quick waves, extra 50 gold here and there. Always helpful. So we're going to lightning those guys and send out these bad boys. And we're getting, oh, actually, we didn't get that much lightning back yet. So what do we want to do now? Well, I'll get 1 more archer tower upgrade for each one of these guys, and then we're going to start upgrading magic for quite a while, because the magic is going to be the biggest thing to kill all of these Etons and stuff like that, Attons, whatever the heck you want to call them, and they heal, so you got to kill those guys quick. You know, you want them to be in the front for a long time. You don't want them to switch out from being the front to the back to the front to the back, and sometimes it's best to just try and have them teleport back like they just did, and just stall them and have them all get in the back and then lightning them really quick, and that's usually the best way to kill most of them. So anyways, the next wave is going to come out kind of quickly, actually. We got Gnars and Hyenas and Pertheons coming out on the bottom, so with these Pertheons coming out, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a couple archer towers like this, again, all the way in the front over here, because of these Blood Gnolls. Oh no, that guy just died. A little bit sad. And we got a lot of these guys kind of piling up right now, so we're obviously going to have to do something about that. I'm thinking about doing a lightning fairly quick in here. Pertheons are getting taken down for the most part. For the most part, except for these stupid guys. Alright. And we'll get a golden archer already. Look at that giant pile of guys. We'll lightning them and send out the next wave. Absolutely perfect. Stalling power for the win. This guy actually had like 2 health left, I swear. Alright, so we're going to get a little bit more archer tower action. I mean, it might seem kind of counterproductive because all these guys have, you know, a little bit of armor. So you're like, why the heck are you eating so many archer towers? You'll see. You'll see later in the game. Oh my goodness. So many weird hard guys to kill. You're going to need a lot of magic towers right in the middle here. So let's get these magic towers flowing. And micro around just a tiny bit. I might use my ragdoll upgrade just a little bit. I don't even know what the heck this thing called. Changeling. Makes sense. It's changeling. Look at these little bunnies flowing out in here. The bunnies are on our side. I don't know if you guys saw that yet. The ragdoll guy releases lots of bunnies coming out. He only releases like 4 at first, and as you get more upgrades for him, it turns into like 8 and then like 12 or something like that. I think he has 12 bunnies. The main issue with this guy is that he just does not stall that well. He does kill people fairly nice. He does do a stun thing with that hammer, but it's still like, again, I'm not a huge ridiculous fan or anything like that. So what's coming out next? We got the Blood Gnolls. Okay, here we go. Here's what the Blood Gnolls are coming out, guys. These are the evil guys. Obviously, there's nothing popping up to tell me what they are or what they do, but realistically, they say their magic is good for killing them because the magic won't miss. And I do agree with that fact, and it does say that they kill guys really quick because they're really strong. But other than that, archers still do just as much damage as the magic towers. I don't know why they said that, like, you should use magic against them. Whatever. You just gotta kill them. Straight up what you gotta do. We're gonna see the next wave. Since they're so fast, we'll kill them fairly quickly. If you just have a little tiny bit of stalling, guys, you should be able to stall them long enough to kill them. That's pretty much what's going on here. And, once you get a little bit later in the game, you're probably going to have to get a few more barracks upgrades. Right now, it's really not that big of a deal, but later on, oh man, you're going to need at least, you know, some 3rd tier barracks, hopefully some 4th tier barracks. So what's going to come out? I didn't even look. I didn't even look what's coming out right now, which is these random guys. So I think what I'm going to do is get some magic towers flowing in here. We're going to get a lot more magic than I have. Oh man, I don't know if you guys heard that. That was my tummy rumbling. I'm hungry, but it's only 10:50 in the morning. Like, I don't know why. I don't know why my tummy's a rumbling. Anyways, ooh, that was pretty easy. Hyenas, Blood Gnolls, and Blood... Yeah, so there's only a few Blood Gnolls. That's going to be fairly easy for us to take them down. I'll just get some more magic while I'm at it. Look at the High Elven Mages. I'm a huge fan of 2 towers in this game. The Golden Archers and the High Elven Mages. You're going to notice that I'm going to use them not even fairly often, like, I'm going to use them a lot. Also, I don't even really think you need any sort of, well, you could use some stone towers over here. No, not 100,000% recommended. You don't really need it. He would be kind of helpful for the late game. But honestly, Archer Magic is the best way to go against these 3 random levels these 3 random new levels. Alright, we got a lot of money in here. Oh, we know, we're gonna need to change him! Change him! Get that ragdoll back there! Oh my goodness gracious. That was freaking close right there. Alright. Yeah, we'll get even more magic while we're at it. So we took that guy down. I don't know, man. I just didn't think he was gonna get that far. I guess it's about that time to get some barracks upgrades, right? Not really against the Perthions, but for future levels, we're definitely gonna need them. Alright, so some more Ettins coming down here on the bottom. Get a ragdoll bad boy over here. The Perthions, man. Look at these guys trying to run right through my defense. Looks like I'm going to have to... You know what, let's lightning these Ettins really quick. That'll do a big chunk of damage to them. Hopefully we can take some of those guys down pretty quick, and then we can deal with the other random guys. We need to get another High Elven Mage. So what's coming out now? We got some more Blood Gnolls. And that's pretty much it. Nothing too fancy besides them. Uh-oh, we opened up a whole new level of awesomeness. Or craziness, or whatever you want to call it. Ridiculous stuff coming out. We got pretty much the entire map's open now. I kind of forgot that was going to happen, to be honest. So the reason why the High Elven Mages are so freaking amazing is for this upgrade right here, the Arcane Sentinels. Because they can reach anywhere in the map, they shoot reasonably fast, they do a lot of damage, they attack the same guy over and over again, so the guys that heal up are not going to be a huge problem with those guys. So, in general, I really can't see you going wrong with getting quite a few Sentinels going pretty quick. Get another Sentinel in here. And also, they're really good against these Blood Gnolls. Because, obviously, they attack the same guy over and over again, and do pretty big chunks of damage. Even against these quickie guys. So things are going pretty smoothly so far. I really can't complain about anything. But there's going to be really hard guys coming out pretty soon. We're definitely going to have to get some... Here they are, the Blood Ogres. They're coming out now. and that means we have to get our archer towers upgraded all the way in the front here as much as frickin' possible. Get them up quick, get them going, and you'll be happy. So also get your reinforcements to try and install these guys next to the archer towers, because they do have a magic resistance, and since all your magic towers are more towards the left, you want to kill them before they get towards the left. Again, as quickly as frickin' possible. And if you take them down quick, they shouldn't be that bad. The main reason these guys suck is because they turn random guys that are part of the game, you know, anything like, you know, gnars, or gnolls, or burners, or whatever the heck you want to call it, whatever the heck come out. Like this right here, check this out. So we're going to go like that. I'm going to change all these guys because I do not want them to turn into blood gnolls. Basically, he turns all the guys around him using big giant red crystal crumb things and changes all those guys. Oh, there it is. It happened anyways. Sucktastic. Now we got a billion blood gnolls running on through here. Hopefully we can take them down. So there's a lot of them. I might need to lightning them, actually. You know what? I'll lightning these guys in the back. Hopefully some residual lightning will hit the guys on the left. It looks like, yes, it is going to happen that way. And we're obviously just going to need to get more golden archers to take these guys down a little bit quick. Because if we take those guys down quick, there won't be as many blood gnolls that we have to take care of in the back. Just kind of makes sense, if you ask me. And that was wave 11 for you. That's the blood gnolls. Is that what they're called? Blood gnolls? No, not blood gnolls. Blood trolls. Right? Blood ogre. They're ogres. Alright. And let's get started. More hyenas, though. Obviously, be careful against them. Get some more upgrades over here. Try and kill them as quickly as possible. Even on top of that, I will get another archer tower up here. Hopefully, he can get up to a golden archer and reach the other guys on the bottom below him. Anyways. I did not go any artillery. I realized that. And, you know, for some of these levels, it might make it a little bit more difficult. I did not realize there were stupid blood ogres down here. Try and stall them as much as possible. Get some archer upgrades down there now. And well, let's get him up in the action over here. You know what? He can take care of some of those blood ogres fairly easily. So let's get him going. And as you can see, if we keep the blood ogres separated from all the other guys, they're not a big problem. You know, we can take them down. We can kill them all. Not that bad. We got much more blood ogres with gnolls coming out though, and the same thing. There's going to be a crap load of those blood gnolls coming out, and it's not going to be fun. Not going to be fun. The good thing is you can't really transform them into anything worse. that's the good news, I guess. Here's another elven mage with an arcane sentinel. And the way I usually always do it is I always try and get all of my elven mages up first, and then get one arcane sentinel before I start going crazy with like a billion of those guys or something like that. So we're trying to keep all these guys down in the bottom right, kind of situated in the bottom, and with all my reinforcements and stuff, hopefully I can just keep these guys in the right over here, kind of close to all of my golden archers. Oh no, that guy died! Oh, poop. So there's a lot of guys down here. I'm actually just going to lightning them. There's 4 of them all in one spot. You really can't beat a 4. I cannot remember the name of them for the life of me. I don't know why. These ogres. Get rid of the ogres quickly. And we'll get some more magic. The next wave is already starting, which is kind of sad because we have guys still left over, and we used up our lightning, and we didn't even send out the next wave to get any extra gold. So obviously that was not exactly perfect. But we're surviving. There's still no lives lost in it. As long as we can take down, as long as this is a fairly easy level, we'll be alright. There's a crap load of bunnies going on through there. And yeah, son. Getting all our elven mages up, that is the key. If you get a bunch of elven mages, you'll be fine. So even though these guys do have magic resistance, they're not immune or anything. You still do damage with these guys. And so they do, since magic towers, in essence, do more damage anyways, it's pretty much just the way to go. Sentinel there, we got one sentinel there, take the sentinel down there, and one up there. So I got to get 600 more gold, and I'll feel really happy about myself. Really happy. One thing that I've noticed about these games is it seems like the first, like 8 rounds or so are very, very difficult, but once you get past that, it's usually not too bad. It actually usually gets kind of easy because you get a good solid defense going with your golden archers and everything. So again, blood gnolls, blood ogres, blood gnolls, blood ogres, and Protheons and hyenas. So we have all of these delicious little guys. I'm not even going to go for 2 of them on each one. I'm just going to get 1 on each and try and take these guys down as quickly as possible. So as you can see, the blood ogres, you can actually kill them pretty quick. I mean, look at that. We took one of them down in like 2 seconds, basically. Where do we want to put this guy? Where do we want to put Raz and Rags? I guess we'll put them up at the top right there, and hope that our magic towers in the bottom right are going to be enough to take most of those guys down. And if they do end up getting a little bit further, actually, you know what? That's a good idea. Let's get these guys upgraded all the way up to Blade Singers. We don't want to lose a life all the way this late in the game. That's just kind of sad if we lost a life this late. And as far as reinforcements go, I think I might just... let's put them over here. We're going to have to get some more upgrades. And it looks like we're going to put these guys doing that. We're going to lightning these bad boys, and I think that's about it. We're just going to have to take care of these blood ogres for a few seconds, and I think things should work out fairly well. Whoop, whoop. Alright, a few more blood ogres to take care of. Boop bloop bloodle loop doop da doo da doop 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 derp 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 da derp. Oh poo, one of those guys got through. Too bad, so sad. It was the last wave. What you gonna do? I think that went pretty well. Overall, the end. A little bit tough for us, but obviously what do you expect on these ones? I think we did a good job. We're still going to get 3 stars on this, and that's the main point of it. Make sure people get 3 stars on these levels. And as always, thanks for watching. Hopefully you can look forward to a few more videos fairly soon. And have a super duper delicious day.